understand it. But they've got to have answers. One of the things they do great on the offensive end is attack and get offensive rebounds. They only had 7 against Auburn, and they didn't play well. They only had 9 in the loss against Ole Miss.
This is a charged up arena, and the All-American, that's Mark Sears, takes it in. 2 wins by 24 points and 13, but they look really good in the second half of both games.
And so one of the keys of Missouri on the defensive end is the physicality of their backcourt. They get a lot of steals, they're physical, they grab and hold and do a lot of things. Terrific pass to Nelson inside.
Mo Diabate into the game. Great feed. It's Nelson. Count the basket.
Always keep an eye defensively, Kevin. Missouri switches everything. And so if you fake that time as they switched, kept the bounce, Diabate kept the bounce, kept it to the rim, gave it to Nelson for another easy 2. Play with anybody.
It's a lot of that generated from the experience, the maturity, the veteran-type team this season.
And no doubt guys that came back that didn't win a game in SEC play last year. Guys like Tamar Bates, Caleb Grill was injured last year. And then you have the transfer portal. Mark Mitchell and Tony Perkins have been huge.
Josh Gray into the game off the bench. You got 4 to shoot here for Alabama. That has been stifled on this side. Sears with half a second. Oh, he beats the timer.
My goodness.
And obviously good for the All-American, yet with there's still 1/10 of a second to spare. A little closer than I thought.
How good has he been in the last couple of years? I mean, he's a fabulous player. Great talent. Yes, you can have off games. Yes, he wasn't great against Auburn on Saturday, only 4 of 17 from the field.
After
I get that.
Basket counts.
2-time All-Conference. He'll very likely make his 3rd straight All-SEC team. But Sonny, this says it all. He just surpassed 2,600 points for his career. And he has ascended to the mountaintop of the sport.
Well, at his size, they list him at 6'1". We'll count that. I'm not quite sure he's 6'1".
Yep.
He's the #1 guy on the scouting report. That's a tough spot to be. You're not 6'6". You're not jumping over everybody. They try to double him. They try to triple him. They try to keep him from getting jump shots or getting layups. Just finds a way to win.
This blitz continues.
And Missouri, understanding that Alabama wants to score in those first 10 seconds, are getting stops and forcing turnovers, allows them to run, and they share the basketball.
Holloway with a very needed triple.
Likes to be physical with their guards. They're simply posting up Tony Perkins to go against a thinner Aiden Holloway.
Holloway, corner 3, knocks it down. And that's one of the better rookies in the league. Little hesitation here, trying to go to work on Mitchell. Holloway can't shake Bates. That is a difficult shot falling away.
Stop them in the first 10 or 12 seconds when Alabama wants to score. Make them run offense. Make some of their guys that are drivers like Sears make them finish versus splashing it out to open shooting.
And that has been half of their offense early on as Sears attacking the rim. He's got 6.
And I think Sears will recognize the fact that they're not attacking him when he drives the rim, just finish the play.
Marcus Allen underneath. Allen goes up. Missed it.
They get a couple baskets, all set down 12. Whittle this down to halftime.
Missouri threw the first big right hook in the opening minutes of this game, knocked Alabama down. Mitchell trying to keep the pivot foot. Does he? Yes, he does. 8 seconds on the timer. Perkins has got 4 assists today, by the way. Puts up the 3. Rebound down to Nelson. That's
out because the ability of what Missouri's done by making 3.
Right.
And so anybody who's an aggressive driver like Caleb Grill, lanes are available.
Boy, that was a fun one. Mitchell with 9. Back in his home state. Philon takes it right into Grill's sternum. That's an aggressive take.
Philon said another starter.
Yeah. 17-point cushion for Missouri in a building that has been one of the best home court advantages in college basketball this year. Sears with the response. Mo Diabate, baseline drive, finishes with the left.
Been able to kick it out for shots or attack the rim, and that's from the backcourt.
Here's Missouri at 8-4, 5th in the league. They're a couple of games behind Alabama and Auburn. Those are the 2 teams at the top of the SEC. And they've got one of them down nearly 20 in their building, which is arguably the toughest home court advantage in college basketball this year. Sears, wide open three, just before the horn. Sears, deep one, can't hit. Diabate works hard for the rebound, muscles his way up, but he can't finish. Here's Philon, knocks it away, and LeBaron Philon gets it back to 18. Defensively is looking like the Eagles front four from a couple of weeks ago.
Defensive line looks pretty good.
Sears, wide open, 4-3.
And I think he gets it from his mom, since I asked him today where it comes from.
That's right. Alabama breaks the press. Aiden Sherrill sticks the three off the bench, and he puts one in to get it back to 14 with less than 2 to go. Philon splits a pair into the corner. Sherrill got his man in the air, gets rid of it. Philon resets and connects.
It's unbelievable. A, the defense is great. B, the offense may be even better. Again, right at the buzzer.
Out there in that second pull. But 15 points scored off of those turnovers, so they are opportunistic when they do nearly that. Pierce gets another deflection that time. Diabate starts on the floor for Alabama. Maybe they're looking for a little more toughness.
And remember when he was in the first half, how physical, how aggressive, loves the blue collar type of game, and that's what we have here.
Diabate, the sophomore from Queens, great last week in that win against Texas when Alabama scored 103. Today, little different story. They shot the ball really well as a team, but again, behind by double digits for the entirety of the first half, just about.
And keep an eye on the Alabama defense. It already looks like they have picked it up a notch. Active hands, he is everywhere.
Sophomore, top 35 of the nation in steals. That pass was tipped, or pardon me, you can count that basket.
Noticeable. Alabama's not double-teamed at one time.
Youngblood splashes the three. He knows his mind right now. 13:34 to go. His team down 15.
How do we quit turning it over? How do we make a stop or two and continue to shoot well? On the
Sears
offensive
can
end?
cash in. Buckets that time from distance. So Brill today, 2 of 7 from distance. Philon open momentarily and knocks it in. And so Missouri seemed like a nice fit for a guy who's playing 2 hours from home.
And it's been a great fit for both Mitchell and Coach Gates.
Philon now back-to-back on this side. Sears, aggressive and assertive attack to get it back to a 10-point game.
Always a score.
Sears turns the corner, got it, and the foul.
They're still in this game. They were down 12-0.
The last few years, we have seen Alabama do that to teams. Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah, no doubt.
Missouri set the tone with a 12-0 run to start the game. They were up 20 at one point in the first half. Sears launches, buckets, and he lets out a roar here in Missouri. When Brill scores more than 12, they're unbeaten. He's got 16.
And the 1-3-1 trap. Sears gets back to the half court.
Inside to Youngblood, puts it up. Amori could not convert the follow. And Missouri, look at this, they could stretch this lead back even further. They're up by 13 again. Brill to the basket, gets blocked. 6. Mark Mitchell has bested him. Holloway sets the feed. Holloway throws in the three. I've always had the response. Missouri has.
And we know for teams how hard it is to get all the way back. You're down big.
I would have thought that might have been, or could have been a traveling violation. Instead, it's now a scramble here for Alabama. Sears with 4. Sears lob it up to Diabate.
If you don't double it, he's a bucket getter.
29 for Mitchell. Stevenson cashes in from the corner. Control playing really well. Gray blocks that one at the rim. Toss back out.
Shot clock.
Yep, did not reset. That's a foul on Brill. 26 for Sears. Foul on the floor.
His teammates will be wide open.
It's his first 30-point game of the season. Graham record.
And because Alabama wants to pick up the pace, Missouri stays in that zone, but you have to rebound. And Alabama must play offensively, pick it up as fast as you can.
Phylon, wraparound pass. This is Diabate. Oh, count it! And the foul. Duo has done today. 54. They got the majority. And boy, the struggles for Pierce continue at the line. Door is open. Phylon puts it in.
Slows him down.
Youngblood nearly lost it. This is Chris Youngblood. Puts it up and it rolls through. Sears hounded by Perkins. Sears puts it in. What do they do here? Phylon lost the handle. So did Bates. Stevenson on it. Sears cashes in.